Hey, yeah, I know I'm running a little late. Sorry, guys, but in case you can't tell by my voice, I'm kind of coming down with a bit of a cold. So, my throat's been all scratched up, my nose, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, late summer, early fall cold. Fun, fun, fun. Uh, Maybe talking about these new episodes will cheer me up. So we got Zero One episode 3, Ryusoulger episode 26, and Beast Morphers episode 10. Alright, starting off with the new guy. Well, it looks like Aruto is actually starting to take. Well, apparently he's been watching the movie Tommy Boy lately and is taking a page from Chris Farley's book and is actually, starting to learn the tools of his inherited company by actually going around and making, personal door-to-door sales of new Huba gears to potential customers. And while also investigating Matsubo Jinrai for when they pop up and create a new Magir. Yeah, apparently it was another translation kerfuffle. It's the monsters aren't Magia. Again, I'm using TV Nihon's translations, and they translate it as Magir. And yeah, if you got a problem with me using TV Nihon, then bully for you. Whatever. Anyways, Aruto's first client is a sushi chef, old sushi chef who's got himself a very bad hip, and every single human apprentice that he's had basically just walked out because, they couldn't meet his overly insane Gordon Ramsay-esque standards. And so he figured, hey, why not? Why not a robot that actually has like tens of thousands of ways to prep sushi already built into his data banks? But of course, the old man is just like, yeah, no, he's new. You think it's just a case of, it's technology, it's new, I hate it, piss off, and just piss off. But no, no. The sushi chef is about prepping up his sushi with heart, And yeah, actually, the reason why he got rid of all of his old apprentices is because they couldn't put their heart into learning his technique. But Aruto and the Huma Gear figured that, hey, since he doesn't technically have a heart, then there's no way he can screw it up. And yeah, it looks like the Huma Gear is actually starting to get to the old guy, and after he actually analyzed the. He memorized a recording of one of the old apprentices took of the old man's sushi preparation technique that apparently looked like something you'd see out of a Yakuza game, I swear to God. I could almost just see Kiryu just like, oh, Ika. Yeah, it's just it honestly looked like something you'd see out of a Yakuza game. But yeah, even though he did, it's an inefficient way. It's just how the way he knows how to put his heart into it. And the Huma Gear actually looked like it was getting through until Jin. I think, purple giggles. Yeah, he until he went completely sour the mood. Oh yeah, before that, let's see, Yaiba, I think her name was. She actually came in earlier and was actually supportive of Aruto's arguments. And she actually, unlike Isamu, who is a complete luddite, she does see human gears as beneficial tools, and as tools, and but yeah, they can be beneficial to humanity. It's just how humans tend to, how human gears are used, or depends on the person who owns them. And Aruto is the proponent for human gears having hearts, and we're not going to get to that whole Kingdom Hearts argument yet. Or actually, you know what? Just go for like a Persona 3 with I guess for a better analogy. But yeah, while she does see that Yaiba's arguments are. Human gears can either be beneficial to humanity or destroyers, depending on who's using them, as is the case with Matsubo Jinrai, who, Jin goes and infects a barber human gear, turning him into a squid Magir, and using its tentacles, it was able to turn a massive amounts of human gears into mavericks and sent them all on a rampage, including the sushi chef human gear that unfortunately had to be put down. And and here's where Oh yeah, apparently the reason why Hirobi and Jin are going around and turning human gears into mod gears is apparently to collect data for something that Hirobi calls their ARC project, which was apparently the reason why Daybreak Town had to be well, basically, I'm guessing it had something to do with the Daybreak Town incident, and well, basically someone within Hidden Intelligence wanted to cover it up, most likely the old boss. And yeah, interestingly enough, Yaiba is actually working for some mysterious third party, and he knows about knows about Daybreak and Arc. And yes, and to prove that this guy's clearly evil, he even has himself a chess set that he plays with while she's giving the exposition. Yeah, as if they're all just pawns on his big game. And ooh, I'm so mysterious, and I'm so calculating, and ooh. Yeah, dude, we get it. You're obviously the bad guy. Multiple Jinrai are just, pawns on your big grand board. Whatever. And, oh yeah, this is where Yaiba actually debuts as Kamen Rider Valkyrie. And, well, yeah, her main, let's see, while Aruto relies on his jumping and aerodynamics, and Vulcan relies on, on this big bad wolf gun, Valkyrie's strength mostly relies on her speed. And yeah, she is just a big old speed demon. Even when she uses the gun, her finisher is to launch bullets into like a large circular area that she runs around, creating some sort of an electromagnetic field that disables and destroys Maverick Huma gears. Let's see, anything else to note? She actually managed to download. While she was visiting the sushi shop earlier, she actually, apparently Huma gears are able to analyze and, perform new techniques by, observing and downloading information. Kind of like you're scanning a QR code. And using that function, Yaiba actually had, the sushi chef Huma gear, basically install a surveillance program that pointed out that, Aruto is in possession of technology that is able to create the Progrise keys, which were apparently tied into Daybreak and the Arc. So yeah, that sends up a lot of red flags. What's Yaiba's boss's agenda? How is Hiden Intelligence tied into all this? Well, I mean, yeah, it's pretty clear that Hiden was involved in the cover-up in Daybreak Town, but to what extent? What was the purpose of the ARC project? And let's see, why the explosion? What are Hirobi and Jin getting out of all this? And also, where are their Zetsu Risers? It's still setting up the mystery right now. Oh yeah, and following that bit of observation, Aruto now has the Biting Shark Progrise key, which, finally gives him some nice color contrast with the garish blinding vomit yellow with, blue. And giving him, champa champa champa. Yeah, basically just like energy jaws. And this is starting to feel similar to how X8 started out with them getting their minor secondary forms for alternative powers. And next week we're going to be getting Vulcan's upgrade for Punching Kong. Standard filler episode, and I almost forgot. The vice president and his goon and his Huma gear, while they were calculating, whatever happens, we win, and they all do their evil laugh. Even the Huma gear assistant, she's just like Even she was doing the evil laugh with them. I was just like, okay, that's funny. And again, following the Mega Man X analog. It looks like Huma gears technically have something akin to a heart. It's just, nothing. Well, the hearts are weird things, And again, not getting into Kingdom Hearts territory here. So, moving on. Moving on to episode 26 of Ryusoulger, we have what it's first seen to be a filler filler episode. But it's more of a character episode for Cole. In addition to, his deal today, let's see, we have ourselves another member of the Ryusoulger tribe showing up. Let's see, I think it was Nagi or something like that. Anyways, this guy who was a potential candidate to become Ryusoulger Red, he studied under Master Red, but was turned down for, well, some reason. I'm not sure if it was specified, but probably because, well, for what we saw, the guy was a bit of a kiss ass. He was like, "Oh, hey, Master Red, your shoulders looking stiff. Oh, there's some dirt on your shoes. Hey, you want these jelly donuts? These jelly donuts sure are great. Almost as great as what I do with Pokemon. And I do a lot of things with them." Anyways. But the Minosaur today was actually, as a monster, is able to absorb kindness from people that are affected by its many eye beams. And when Ko gets hit by it, he turns into a reckless, angry berserker. Actually, kind of reminded this one episode of Beast Wars where Optimus Primal got infected with one of Scorponok's viruses and just turned into a raging berserker. Only this isn't some mind control thing like that situation was. Apparently, yeah, the Minosaur was able to steal people's kindness, and without that, Ko apparently regressed back to how he was when he was a child. Yeah, no, this isn't just a monster effect. Apparently, before Asuna showed up to train with him and Melto, Ko was a freaking mindless, he was a bloodthirsty monster. Yeah, no, he just saw everyone as his rival, and pretty much if Melto or Master Red wasn't around to stop him, he pretty much wouldn't stop until the people he was sparring with were nothing more than greasy smears on his fist. And he was only a child, so yeah, that says a lot about him. But yeah, when Asuna showed up, and well, he saw Melto actually being kind to her and trying to help her, well, keep up with their training, it basically inspired him to, well, basically try and be better. Yeah, learn from Asuna and Melto. So yeah, we're actually getting some decent character development for Ko, and yeah, it is a result just by beating the Minosaur. Well, okay, the Minosaur doesn't get beaten, but that's for a little later. But yeah, it's Ko realizing, yeah, kindness isn't something you're born with. It's something you got. It's something you just develop. Nobody's born a saint. Nobody's born a sinner. It's just, well, your experiences and your empathy shape who you are. And yeah, that's definitely not bad. Yeah, he wasn't under some mind control or anything like that. He actually came around on his own, and, well, yeah, his Berserker state didn't last long, but unfortunately, just before the team were able to destroy the Minosaur, Geysorg shows up out of nowhere again, and just spanks them all. And he's just like, "Hey, what's your power level? Mine's pretty big." And then all of a sudden, "Hey, Kakarot, you said before my power level was pretty big, right?" And then just demolishes them. And then just poofs away, letting Waizaru Creon get away with the Minosaur. Okay. Yeah, guys, please tell me you're actually going to do something with him. Yeah, we know that Geysorg is a cursed armor that was created by the Ryusoulger tribe, but, yeah, apparently there's been multiple people running around wearing the armor, and we're not entirely clear on the wearers or Geysorg's motivations. He's just there to fight. And I'm not even sure if we're going to be taking his debut in Super Sentai, that mini-series before Ryusoulger, into canon. The canon that is completely questionable now. And yeah, the new guy, actually, while Yui's dad came back and from scouring fossils looking for looking for dinosaur fossils, he actually brought with him a map that he stole from when he was depressed and left the Ryusoulger tribe. And just kind of was like, "Yeah, screw you guys, I'm keeping this as a souvenir." Yeah, he overlaid his map over Yui's dad's map, and it reveals that there's a hidden cave. There's a hidden shrine that contains a new Kishiryu. And yeah, that's going to be the focus of next episode, getting that, and probably dealing with the leftover Minosaur. And again, Geysorg, you just do whatever you are. At this point, I don't even care what you're doing anymore. Do something relevant to the plot or GTFO. And yeah, we got ourselves another mini arc building up at Beast Morphers, since apparently Scrozzle and Virox, Oh yeah, Evox. Sorry, the Scrozzle and Evox are planning on upgrading either Blaze or Roxy by using animal data collected for the three primary rangers. Let's see. Devin's Cheetah Speed, Ravi's Gorilla Strength, and and Ravi's no, not Ravi. Zoe's Jackrabbit Jumping. And the first up to bat is Roxy, and she creates a and creates a drill robodrone to go and drill underneath the city and on top into a Morphex tower to steal that to try and free Evox. But it goes about as well as he expected. But hey, at least she was able to get Ravi's gorilla strength data. So hey, it wasn't a complete wash. And yeah, the main bulk of the episode was just Ravi dealing with his fear of dentists. Since he has been having a toothache, which is apparently affecting his ranger duties since he keeps wincing in pain during the fights thanks to the shock, and which gives Roxy and the Robodrone more chances to attack and do harm. And well, hey, Ravi, unless your dentist that traumatized you had a metal 3-pronged claw, retractable eyes, and wears a shower cap and his blue skin is trying to steal your brain, I don't really think you have much of a problem there. But whatever. He gets he stomachs down his fear. He gets his toothache fixed up, and well, unfortunately, Evox has his gorilla data, and next up, and Blaze is up to bat for the next scheme. So, based on what I know from GoBusters, I'm probably going to assume that Roxy's going to be the one to get the upgrade, since considering the final form of her Sentai counterpart, Escape. But we haven't gotten there yet, so... But again, based on what I know, just going off of what I know. Anyways, Zero One is... So, yeah, to wrap up, Zero One is looking... it's starting to get the wheels in motion, starting to get the big mystery set up, which is always good. Ryusoulger's continuing signs of improvement since the staff change. Yeah, thankfully, Ryusoulger has finally decided to stick to a consistent tone throughout the episode and just not go off and off its medication every so often. Yeah, going from lighthearted goofiness to absolutely depressing serious. And Beast Morphers, well, it's got its quarter season story arc going up. So yeah, so far nothing much to complain about, which is always a good thing. Alright, so, till next time, toodles!